Yo, Irv and Co. Irv and Co. If you're looking for a podcast, here you go. Irv and Co. Irv and Co. If you're looking for a podcast, here you go. Go. What's happening? What it is, what it ain't, what it is, what's gonna be. It's your boy Irv from Irv and Co. And my host, Amanda. Say what's happening to the people, Amanda.
Hey everybody, it's me, Amanda, in his house. We got a special guest today. I'm just really excited. I've met her at a pop-up. Interesting, I know, right? And then afterwards, she came back and she got a grand opening, and I was there. What? So definitely check her out. My good friend Ashaunti Clemons. She is a mother, a business owner, and also a tea connoisseur. We welcome Ashaunti Clemons.
Hey
Hey,
y'all.
welcome. How you doing? How you doing today?
I am absolutely amazing. I'm so excited to be on with you guys. I know this has been a long time coming.
No. Hey, hey, trust me, we appreciate you for coming. We know you're a very busy person. I know you are self-proclaimed, and it's been proven, serial entrepreneur. So for you to take time out right now, we
For
appreciate
real.
it. Um, so we gonna jump right into it. Mapleberry teas.
Yes.
What got you into the teas like that?
So I'm like a real life modern Southern Belle. And in the South, we love our sweet tea. And I just was like, I need to make sure I always have me some good tea. But then I didn't know it was that deep. Like the tea world is deep, deep. And I was like, Lord. So I started doing tea parties for literacy. And when I was doing the tea parties and I started going to different places to try out teas and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, it goes down in the tea world. So that's what kind of got me started because I'm like, it's so much and so many different options.
Okay, okay. Like how long have you like? When was that time when you got into the teas? Like is it a few years ago? Like how long or what was that? What was
Like
that process like for you?
really getting into it, I would say maybe 5 years ago, like really getting into it. But I literally always loved tea. Like my mom used to take us to different like farmers markets and stuff and try different herbs and different things like that. So I kind of always been into it, but like I really love tea like 5 years ago.
Go ahead, Amanda. You got anything for before I take off?
I was gonna ask, what was the tea that made you take off and be like, yo, I want that. I want that to be my business.
I wouldn't say it's one because then I would be lying because there's so many different levels and worlds to like literally like there's black tea, herbal tea, green tea, oolong tea, rooibos tea, like it's blooming tea, like it's so many. So it's really tough to say one. But like when I started seeing the blooming teas, like the flowers that open up into like an actual real life flower, it kind of was like, ooh,
I question though. Like I like to drink tea. My wife is a coffee drinker. So do you find like people that drink coffee don't drink tea, and people who drink tea don't drink coffee, or is that not something you know?
Um, see, it's kind of catchy for me because like people who tell me they're like diehard coffee drinkers and they don't drink tea, when they come to Mapleberry, they all drink tea. Because like I had one lady, she's adamant, I'm not drinking no tea. That's not for me. Teas be bitter and nasty. I'm good. Let me just have coffee. So I went out and partnered with a black owned coffee company to get her some coffee in there. This lady ain't even drink the coffee. I was like, I was like, see, I'm not gonna play with y'all. I'm gonna just stick with my tea. We got a little coffee over there if you adamant, but I'm gonna just stay over here. So
Okay. Um, do you now you are a tea drinker? Do you drink tea
mhm.
every day? Is it like a morning thing? Is it any time of the day? Like what's your preference?
I'll drink all day, every day, any day. Um, but
You
I'm
have a
not
favorite?
like I actually do really like tea. But like now that I'm like a real life like tea drinker and connoisseur, so to say, it's hard to drink regular tea. Like I can't go to McDonald's and get a sweet tea. That ain't gonna work for me. I can't go to Checkers and none of those type places and drink no tea. Or like many places, I can't really drink it because I can taste that it's nasty.
Mm.
Really?
Yeah, so I
Wow.
like my taste buds are different. Like I can taste if the tea's been in there for over 6 hours and it's like getting spoiled. Like I can taste it. So it's tough.
My fault, Amanda. You know,
I know.
I know I do that.
You're
My
so
bad.
mad
My
disrespectful.
bad. My bad. Go ahead. My bad. My apology. I'm excited. I'm excited. Go ahead.
I know. We've been trying to persistently trying to
Yes,
get hold of
absolutely.
you for an interview. But that's okay. If you can describe yourself using a T, what would it be?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
Ooh.
Or she
Ooh.
got you with that one.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. That's good. That's good.
um, if I could describe myself. Okay, so I'll describe myself as one of my current favorite teas. It's called Goodness Gracious. It's a green tea. It's a cucumber and millet tea. And like literally when you open the container, it like literally takes over the whole room. So I love that tea. It's really refreshing. I don't really have to even add anything to it for it to be good. So
That's what's up. Yeah. I definitely. I've had your teas, and yeah, I'm hooked. I wish I had more time to come back and check out some more because I had a hot tea, and I was savoring it so long I put it in the refrigerator and drank it cold, and it was like, hold on, I don't know if I like it better hot or if I like it better cold because this thing was on point. But
Right.
yeah, you definitely. I saw too. You just did a brunch this
hmm
past weekend, and what you had a whole what is it, a saxophone player playing
hmm
some nice jazz music. What do you get these ideas to do such great events like this?
I try to keep it as fresh as possible. I definitely everything about Mapleberry is like the Southern hospitality feel, and I just feel like in the South, like our thing is to entertain. Like you can't have
Okay.
food without music. Like if you have like I mean good food, people not really talking anyway. But it's like you gotta have some type of something. It's like you eating your food, you grooving, you got your tea, you grooving. So we wanted to do something. So every second and fourth um Sunday we have our jazz at the tea room and we have a saxophone player most of the time because I just love saxophone. It's just such a beautiful, sexy instrument.
Yeah.
But every second and fourth, our next one is Valentine's Day. So I'm super excited about that. And I think it'll be definitely a fun time. You know, it's not just for young people or just for old people. Literally, it's a blend.
I got you, Amanda. My bad. I did it again. My
I
fault.
know
I'm
you
sorry.
did. One day just gonna be just me, Amanda and Co. You know, it will be no longer Irv and Co. But that's it. Um,
It's coming.
it's coming. Know your
It's
place.
definitely coming. It's coming.
Anywho, is there anything in the industry of teas that you would like to debunk?
um, hmm.
Ooh, she stumped you. Ooh, that
Right,
was
because
good.
I'm thinking, because it's a couple things. It's a couple things that is like we can work on that, right?
Hmm.
Um, I would just say that tea can't just be a regular drink, right? And when I say that, I mean like everybody's like every time, well, not every time, because I have some tea drinkers that just like give me what you got, just give me everything.
Right.
But some people are like, well, what is it good for? I only drink tea when I'm not feeling well, or
Yeah.
tea is for old people and da 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 da. So those type of things, just letting you know that tea could be a regular drink. Like I can get it up in the morning, it's gonna help me get that warm and kind of break my fast and show my body, get my body going again. Or I could just have it as a cold, refreshing drink, and I don't got to drink a juice with all preservatives and all type of stuff. Like just it being a regular drink. Like I think that's the biggest thing for me.
Okay. And what is like some benefits that you can see with it being in the community?
Um, One is good, and two, like I just feel like it can help us with having better health options. I know a lot of people have been thinking about ways to stay healthy and less stressful. One thing that we always say, nobody's drinking tea and mad at the same time. Like you can't
Ooh.
be mad. Like I'm not cussing you out sipping tea. Like we're not going together.
Maybe some gossip, but not nothing like that.
Right. We not cut like I'm not. You better sip your tea. No, it's not happening. So I think that's the only thing. I think the health thing and just kind of giving us a sense of calm and another way for us to socialize.
I got you. I
That's
got you. Now, when you say that about the community, that made me think about your location. You being located in Dania. How does it feel to be a black woman in that city with such a rich history, with that type of business? Like, how it feel for you?
One, it feels amazing because I just feel like Dania itself as I don't know if I would say a town or a city or how that really works, but I just feel like Dania is like that country town you go to with all the Southern charm when you go out of town to see old relatives. And it's like, but we're like smack dab in the middle of the city. So if I want to go to the city, I can go to the left or to the right and I'm gonna be there. So
right.
I think that's the really cool about being there. And then the community is literally such a place of like hospitality. Everybody's so sweet there. They're welcoming. And a lot of people ask me kind of like with a side eye, like, how is it being in Dania? And I'm like, I love it. Like I really am loving it. And it has definitely been an amazing experience. The people there have definitely welcomed me with open arms.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Go ahead, Amanda.
What would you recommend for a person who just don't like tea?
Try it. Try it because we have so many different options. Like literally so many different options.
What like is there not say like a beginner tea, but is there like a beginner tea where somebody's like, I just want to try something that like a
Gateway.
normal thing? Yeah, like a gateway.
Yeah, I would say yes. Hold on one second. It's someone at my door. Hold on one second.
No problem.
Well, at
Yo,
this
yo,
moment,
yo,
you
hit
know
that
what we
commercial.
can do.
Hit that commercial.
Yes, go ahead, Irv. Tell them about the
Well,
commercial and the
first off,
Patreon.
first off, I want to ask, have you supported an artist today? Irv would like to know, have you supported an artist today? And if you haven't, yo, Irv and Co got a Patreon that you need to check out. Is hit the link on the bottom of our link right here. The link on the bottom, right here at the bottom. You know what I'm talking about? And hit that bottom, hit that link. You got three different dope options that you can check out. And for sure, help support us so we can grow and promote our businesses in our community for sure. All
Yes,
right.
because that
Now
shirt
back
is
to the show.
busting. I love that shirt. That shirt is
Back to the
popping.
show. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Get y'all
back
merch.
to what you was in.
Get
Yo,
your
for sure
merch.
coming. Definitely get that. So yeah, you was talking about the hospitality and
Oh, for
legendary
beginners,
tea.
beginners
Yeah.
tea. I would say for our beginners, we have a drink called our Flop Fusion, which is a half tea, half lemonade. And it's not the traditional at all. We use a butterfly pea tea.
Mhm.
So our flop is actually purple versus being brown like many other people. So it's
Okay.
really beautiful drink and it tastes amazing. So that's what they say anyway.
I got you. I got you. Have you ever had a tea then after once you start drinking, you're like, yeah, no, this ain't it.
Yeah, yeah. Like some of the more traditional teas, like some people, I don't know, maybe it's just me. But some matcha tea, which is like the green powder tea, some people live and like I don't care what it is. Give me some matcha. It give me energy. It tastes good. I'd be like, where?
Wow.
There's not enough honey, huh? There's not enough honey in the
No,
world for this
it's
one.
something I can't. It's I can do it if I do it myself, but when I try to taste other people's matcha tea, it don't be there for me. It's like an acquired taste that I don't want to acquire.
Nah, I
Wow.
got you. Wow. That's not, hey, that's real though. That mean
True.
every tea ain't for everybody. It's some, but
Right,
that means it's
People.
always something for somebody. It's always
right,
something for somebody out there. For sure, for
right.
sure. Go ahead a minute, because I'm about to take off.
You about to
I'm
take
ready.
off?
I'm
You about
looking at my list. You see the list is full. You see the list is full. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
my
So
goodness. Well, back to your storefront of Mapleberry teas. So, what are some obstacles that you encountered over the time that you would like to tell other people, warn other people maybe, or even talk about?
Um, some obstacles. I would say me and myself. One because I opened in the middle of all of the shenanigans. Um, so we opened August 15th, and it's like smack dab in the middle of everything happening. So it was hard to locate funding. God is so amazing that He just put me in the right place with the right people that certain things were able to happen. But the one thing that I can absolutely say is really really just enjoy your process and don't make it more than what it is. And when I say make it more than what it is, sometimes we get so upset and like, oh, we're not here, we're not there, we're not hitting what we want to hit, we're not talking to the people we want to talk to, and literally you're losing out on what's literally right in front of you. Being present in your business at the right times is like a huge thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
uh-oh.
Oh
We
no,
went mute.
you were
You
mute.
muted. You got muted.
Oh,
There
sorry,
you go.
I'm back. Sorry. But
It's
yeah,
okay.
just enjoying the process and being present at the right time.
I hear
I
you
got you.
on that. I was going to also say, how important is it with representation? Because I know you over here representing, and you also inspire a lot of youngins, and you're always in the community. How important is it when it comes to representation?
I think that's huge, like beyond understanding. Like sometimes we don't even understand how much of an impact that we're making, because it's like, oh, it's just me. Like, it's not gonna really matter. It's not, people don't really see much, but people notice. Like whether it's a group of black women or a family or a group of, it doesn't even matter. Like I've had Caucasian people come to the shop and say literally, only reason I came here is because I love tea and I found out you was black. So I was like, yes, that tea gonna be good. So literally, literally it's just it's being in the space. Because for me in the tea world, our culture as black people isn't represented
Mm-hmm.
as often. We're not really represented. They don't see us because the traditions in the tea world that are prominent are either English,
Mm-hmm.
Chinese, or Japanese. It's nothing for Southern tea traditions. It's nothing for island tea traditions. Like I have some island background, and we don't have nothing to represent it. Like you gotta go and find, if you want to find something. Like before me, it was like, oh, you gotta go find the herb man, or you gotta go find this. That's the only way you're gonna get some good ginger tea, or you gotta just make it in a big old pot. Like it's not readily available for us
Yeah,
to go get and be able to make like at a drop of a dime.
yeah.
Right, right. I have another one too. Do you feel that there's this stigma around, I guess, having a tea shop, and being who you are in the industry?
For me, I don't know yet because I haven't how can I say this? I would say I don't know yet because I haven't really immersed myself with other people because I'm literally almost in a category of my own because literally I focus on a southern hospitality tradition type world. Like none of the even the way we do our tea ceremonies and our tea parties and stuff, it's not a regular tea party. It's not a regular um tea experience at all. Like you can a lot of places you can't go in and say, oh, okay. Like I have an order. A lady called me. She was like, okay, I want to do something for Black History Month. I need a black tea with red, green, and yellow specks in it. Can we make it happen? And literally you can't really go and do that. But at Mapleberry, we can do that.
That's
So
what.
certain things like that kind of make us stand alone. So it's kind of hard to kind of know if if I fit somewhere.
I like that. That's dope. That's super dope. That's super dope. That got me thinking about when you saying you being a serial entrepreneur. Now, I know this is we're talking about Mapleberry Teas, but we know you do a whole lot of things outside of that. What brought you into that entrepreneurial spirit? Like, where did that come from?
I would say honestly, it probably came from my grandmother. My grandmother used to have a store in Overtown called Ebo's Market, and everybody in Overtown knew my grandma. And when my mom had to work or we just wanted to spend time with our grandma, we used to always go to her store and help her out. But everybody, the one thing that I always noticed, everybody would come to my grandmother and be like, Betty, can you do this? And Betty, can you do that? And it was always so amazing to me that she was a staple in the community. Like she meant something in the community. And I always said I wanted to be that, even for my daughter. Like, I want to be able to leave my daughter something outside of a bill or outside of just, stuff that's for her. Like, I want her to be able to say, oh, my mom did that. Oh,
Yeah,
you
Right.
know, your your grandmother was this person. Like, I want her to be able to be proud to say that I'm her mom.
that's dope. That's dope. Wow, that's not when you thought about doing those things. Was it easy for you to get into that? Was it hard to find information to get into becoming an entrepreneur or the steps to get there, or like where did you go to make this happen for you? Like I know you had to have the idea first, but
Hmm.
to get to where you are now, like where did you get that information to be able like if somebody like looking at this right now, it's like yo, I like what she's doing. How do I or who do I talk to get to where she is right now? I know it's a process, but
Yeah,
what's the
yes,
process?
I get you. So my background in school, my undergrad was in international affairs, and my graduate degree was in business. I wanted my undergrad to be in international business, but for some reason, I thought I was going to be a U.S. ambassador. But then I started seeing them blowing up embassies, and I was like,
Ooh,
let's just go to business route.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Smart
Right.
move for
I
sure,
was
for
like,
sure.
let's just go to
Yeah.
business route. So then I got my master's from Florida Memorial in business. And I was like, this has to work. So when I was 14, I started working at the flea market. And I just was like, ever since then, I was like, I want to work, but I don't want the constraints of having to clock in at a certain time, and I'm a creative, so it's hard to like be in one spot for a very long time. Like I could do it for a couple of hours or to get a project done, but after that, let's do something different, guys. So I knew that I wanted to be a business owner. So with my background in business, I knew the other thing that I knew is that I needed people. And when I say I needed people, I needed a mentor. So I went and got a mentor, and I told my mentor what I wanted to do. And I think that's a really huge thing is having a mentor that's in the industry. And when I say in your industry, like for Mapleberry, I have a mentor who is in the restaurant industry, even though I didn't think I was really in the restaurant industry until I got into it. So that's another thing that was like really huge for me. I didn't really know that I was really in the restaurant industry, which is a whole nother monster in itself. But I would say getting a mentor and kind of having them guide you. So that's what I did. And with my business background, it helped me know that, okay, well, this made sense because when I was in school and they taught me this, I knew I had to do this. So it helped me connect the dots. Um, School by no means or measure is going to give you what you need to run a business fully, because school is meant for you to go get a job or have a career. So it's not going to be set up for you to be an entrepreneur. So I would say anybody who's interested in going into any type of business, first look into that industry for yourself. And the reason why I say for yourself is because you want to know that what this person is telling you is not BS. So you don't want to just go in it blindly and they tell you, you say, okay, so I want to open a doggy daycare. And they're like, oh yeah, make sure you go get a restaurant license. And you like, what? Why I need that? Oh, because when you have dog food, you're gonna need to have what? Like that don't even make sense. But for somebody who is new in the world, they're like, okay, whatever you say, because you look like you about to be successful. So I just want to make it. So certain things like that. And in this world, there's so much information, it can get overwhelming. So kind of doing your research yourself first and then connecting with a mentor that can help you, I think will be the cheat code.
I got you. I
Basically.
got you.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, I know Amanda want to get to these games before. I got one last question for you. Well, if we got time, we definitely got more. I just want to what does Ashanti do for fun
We
outside of
always do
teas?
this. We
And I
always
mean,
do this.
I'm just saying, like, what is like? I know you work hard, so we definitely know you out here. We know you grinding. But what do you do to like relax, to let your hair down, as they say, and just chill? Or do you even have time for that?
I'm gonna say I wish I do. I
Oh
really
man.
I honestly don't know. Because like literally the past 2 years I've been like full throttle on my way to figure out how to make my businesses successful. So everything I do is literally surrounded somehow around my business. Like for example, I'll take my daughter to Orlando just to kind of get away, but we'll go visit like 3 tea shops on the way, kind of see how they do
Okay.
and what they offering. So it still kind of always turns around and kind of um do. Oh well, you know what? I did do something that was outside of the tea company and in my 9 to 5, which I'm a teacher. I became a pageant queen, and
Okay.
There you go.
yeah, I'm like it is so I did something. I became a pageant queen, and it has been a definitely a journey that I never thought of. But I thought I was gonna be like one and done. I end up going and winning the pageant like full out,
Whoa!
like the entire thing.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Congratulations! That's
Okay,
what's
cool.
up.
Yes, so I'm Miss Women Business Leaders and Entrepreneur Pageant Elite Queen. That means out of the women who um first I won my division, which was 20 21 to 30, I think. 21 to 30. I won my division and I won the overall pageant. So out of all the queens, I won the overall pageant, which was really cool because it was my first pageant ever. But it definitely let me see that, if I want something bad enough, I can go get it.
That's what's up. That's determination right there. You definitely seem like somebody who's extremely determined to be successful for sure.
Yes.
All right, Amanda. I ain't gonna tease you no more. Go ahead and get your games in. I'm right behind you though.
Okay. So this game is called fill in the blank. Okay. So you're gonna fill in the blank basically, and then if you would like to express or have further explanation for one of them, definitely feel free to let us know.
All right.
So the first one is life would be boring without.
Aw, these are some good questions already. Life would be boring without my daughter Gabby. Like she
Yes.
makes it so fun, and it's always a journey. Yeah, she's gonna sneak in. Look, there she
There
goes.
she is. Aw, cuteness.
That's love.
Get
That's
out of here.
love.
Okay, let's.
She said, "This is our interview."
It's already here. You gotta wait. Okay, so yes, it'll be boring without her because she makes everything literally an adventure from the time she was born to now. It's literally been an adventure with her, and it's always something.
Okay.
Oh, look out for Gabby's fruit stand coming soon too. Yes,
Yay.
Dope, dope, really dope, dope.
I have you would not catch me without.
my pearls.
Ooh.
Without my pearls, I always have on pearls. It's actually part of my uniform at Mapleberry. So yes, a girl
Okay.
without pearls is lost. I'm just kidding.
Ooh. Your words, not mine. If I was ever in a fight, I would call.
Oh, if I was ever in a fight, I'm calling Nikki because she's shutting it down. I am calling my friend Nikki. Now, if it's something I can plan and prepare, I'm gonna call my sisters. But my sisters live a little distance from me. But if this happened right now and they need to get here like in
Right.
less than 5 minutes, Nikki on her way.
I like that. I could believe, we both know Nikki, so
Yeah.
we believe it. We believe it.
We believe it. No further explanation there.
For real.
My
Right.
For
next
real.
one is in the kitchen cabinet, you would find.
In the kitchen cabinet, you will find tea, of course, but not just tea. Some good spices because I like to cook, and our brunch is the bomb. So you
Yes.
have to find some good
Yes.
spices.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
receipts.
that brunch be looking fire. That brunch is
It's the
fire.
shrimp for me.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they say it's the best shrimp and grits. I don't know, y'all gotta come check it out, but this is what I heard.
Another one that I have. When there's downtime, you'll catch me where? Oh, what? I just
Where or what?
where or what?
Okay, we'll do both, and I'll do them separately. When there's downtime, you'll catch me. Um, you will catch me. This is really weird that I do. You will catch me watching movies to see how I can use it as promo.
Makes
Interesting.
sense. That makes
Um,
sense.
where if it was downtime and I had some time to go somewhere, I would probably be discovering somewhere new in Florida.
I believe it. I
Yeah.
really do. And then this is my last one, I swear. Scouts honor. Um, if blank was an Olympic event, I would totally have a gold medal.
If blank was an Olympic event, mm, gold medal. Making it happen.
Okay. I can see
I
that.
believe that. I really
Yeah.
I
do
can see
believe
that.
it.
Yeah.
I can
And
see that. I can see
then
that.
this
I can
is
see
my
that.
I love those questions. That was fun. I'm gonna use that with my students. Watch.
Yeah. Now, how am I supposed to follow that? Now, really, how am I supposed to? My game is not that fun. Um, I got a couple questions. This is called this or that. Um,
Okay.
so um, I'm just gonna say a couple things. You just tell me if it's this or that, and you explain why. All
Okay.
right. So, tea or coffee?
Tea, of
Of
course.
course, of course.
Duh.
I just feel like
Hot.
it's so many different varieties. Not, I mean, coffee has different varieties, of course, but it's still just coffee. Like it's
Yeah,
not like so many different options and so many different things that make it amazing.
I got you. Hot tea or cold tea?
So, now that's a good one. I'm gonna just mix it up and say room temperature.
That's stuff.
Cheat code. That's a cheat code right there.
Stuff.
All right, all right. Um, shoes or bags?
Ooh, I say shoes all day because I'm the girl that's gonna leave her bag by accident anyway.
Wow.
No.
But I love me some shoes, so many different shoes. Let me tell you a quick story. When I used to live in Canada, I lived in Canada for a year, like a year and a half when I was in college, as an intern. And I had so many shoes. I had like literally two suitcases with only shoes. And I had to leave them all in the airport. And I was so hurt. I was hurt.
No.
Just yeah.
Did you get
But
them
yeah.
back?
No,
Did you get it?
it was
No.
because it was too expensive at that time to fly the shoes back by themselves. And then I was like, if I ask them to ship the shoes from Canada, that's gonna cost me more than the shoes.
Oh man.
Dang.
So I was
Do you
hurt.
feel? I bet you still think about
I
those
do. You
bags.
see, I just brought it up.
Oh man, I'm sorry I even brought that up. I feel like I brought back some
A
bad
little hurt.
memories.
A little hurt. We're
I'm
gonna do
sorry.
a
I'm
thug
sorry.
here.
I'm sorry. No, that's wow. That's definitely yeah. Shoes is for sure then.
Yes.
Um. All right. So when you get your tea, you like honey or brown sugar?
Okay, so I got another cheat code. I'm sorry.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh.
Honestly, I prefer either cane sugar or agave, only because
Okay.
agave doesn't give teas a different a different taste. Honey has its own distinct taste, so it gives it another flavor with it. And then brown sugar is just, I mean, it gets sweet too fast for me. I'd be like, hold on.
No.
That's good. And then my last one. I'm nervous. Girlfriends or living single?
Oh boy. I mean, honestly, I think this is a real easy one though. I ain't gonna even front. Living single, like how
There you
can you
go.
not love
There you
living
go.
single?
There you go.
Everything. Like I feel like I know the dance at the beginning. Like
Right.
Well, which character did you most relate to?
the character that I most related to. Queen Latifah was Khadijah on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, because she had her own magazine. So when
yeah.
I was in college, me and my friend, we said we was gonna have a magazine, and I'm so mad at us that we didn't do it because then the Shade Room came out because that's like our
Ooh, that
the
was your
thing
thing.
that we said we wanted to do, like be like the hot topic of like all the news that pertain to like college students.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's yeah, that's okay. Okay, okay, okay. Well, I know we running short on time. So how can the people find you? Where can they get some teas? Let the people know what Ashanti got going on.
Woo! It's a lot, but I need y'all to go follow us on social media. That way you can stay up to date at Mapleberry Tea Co on Facebook, Instagram. You can find us in Dania Beach at 34 South Federal Highway, Unit B as in boy, in Canterbury Square. That's in Dania Beach, right by Fort Lauderdale Airport, Jackson's Ice Cream on US 1. You can find me personally on Instagram at I am Ashaunti, Ashaunti Clemons. Everywhere. If you want to partner, if you want to do something amazing, let's talk about it. We have brunch every weekend, um, Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 4. Our brunch is amazing. That's what I heard on the street. So y'all gotta come check us out. Jazz is every second and fourth. We have a drag brunch coming up next month in February. Um, Galentine's. So if you need something to do with your girls, day before Valentine's Day, we have that. Just so many amazing things. Just stay up to date with us, and we love partnering with people because our biggest thing is to be a part of the community, not just be in the community.
I like
Well,
that.
that's
I
great.
like
That's great. Yeah, I like that. I like that. One last thing, real quick, before we got the quote of the day. what's a fun fact about Ashaunti that people have no idea?
Fun fact that nobody knows about me. Now this gonna be messed up because now everybody gonna know, and then I can't use it no more.
Mm-mm.
Let me see. Let me see. Fun fact. Fun fact. Okay. Fun fact about me was, well, is that technically my first job was a horse jockey. I started when I was 12 years old, doing riding and training with horses, and that was my first
You're a real Southern Belle for real. Like that's for
For
real.
real.
That's
job. Yes,
amazing. That's a
yes,
true fun fact. Like I
yes,
am extremely happy to have heard that because I never
Yeah.
would have thought that.
yeah.
That's amazing. All
Thank
right. So before we get you out of here, we always end with a quote of the day. So our quote today is happiness is to be found along the way, not at the end of the road, for then the journey is over and it's too late. And that's from Robert R. Uprat. And I feel like that kind of goes into what you're going on because
yes,
you've been on the journey and seem like you're trying to enjoy it, but you're
yes.
also keeping your eyes on the prize.
Right,
And I like that.
absolutely.
I like that.
I
I
love
like
that
that.
quote.
So we appreciate you for taking the time with us. Irv and Co has definitely. I know I've been there a couple times. I know Amanda's been there a couple times.
A lot.
It's an
Yes,
amazing spot. And I'm now that you got a jazz going on. I know my wife is definitely gonna be. She likes jazz, so we'll be in there for sure shortly. So
yes,
we appreciate you, and we'll see you in Mapleberry Teas. Y'all come check it out.
yes. Check us out. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. It has been an absolute pleasure. You guys definitely support these amazing, amazing creatives, artists, brilliant minds. I appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for having Mapleberry, Ashanti, and Gabby.
Appreciate you. We'll see y'all
Thank
on
you,
the next
Gabby.
episode.
Yeah.
Yo.
Bye. Hi, my name is Amanda Murray. I am the owner of Amsel Illustrations LLC. We sell fine art paintings, art prints, and illustrations. We currently have paintings starting at $300 and art prints starting at $15. You can reach me on my website at amsel.co or my Instagram at amselart. Have you supported an artist today?